A report appearing to investigate homophobic comments made at the Toronto Catholic District School Board has leaked, concluding that the trustee who made these comments last year has breached the code of conduct. Now, despite this, the school board's trustees voted otherwise. A Toronto law firm was called in to investigate comments TCDSB trustee Michael Del Grande made at a meeting on November 7th, 2019. During a discussion on adding LGBTQ terms such as gender identity and expression to the code of conduct, he moved a motion drawing comparisons to criminal acts.
Bestiality, sexual relations between a human and an animal.
The report was released in May, but only to the TCDSB. CityNews has seen a leaked copy sent by an anonymous source, but has not confirmed its authenticity with the school board, only that it was prepared by the law firm and investigator Michelle Bird. Earlier this week, trustees voted to release the report to the complainants and the education minister. The Board of Trustees voted in August that Del Grande had not breached their code of conduct. Now the chair of the board tells CityNews, quote, "A special meeting of the Board of Trustees will be convened to reconsider the August 2020 decision of the Board of Trustees in this matter." After reviewing footage and interviewing all parties, including the trustee and complainants, the third-party investigator, Bird, had concluded, quote, "I find that the inflammatory language that Mr. Del Grande included in his motion and the flippant, to use his own word, manner in which he addressed concerns about the language is what crossed the line." In the interview with the trustee, the report notes that Del Grande says he had the right under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms and the Human Rights Code to debate the policy amendments from a Catholic perspective. With respect to the specific comments, Mr. Del Grande explained that he believed that adding the 4 proposed terms to the code of conduct could be seen as a, quote, slippery slope, and to demonstrate that he raised the possibility of adding additional terms. Mr. Del Grande said that he found the terms by entering, quote, philias into Google. He said that he wanted to convey, quote, "We're adding more terms. Why stop there?" In the 15-page report, Bird concludes that while Mr. Del Grande's choice of words alone would be sufficient to find that he violated the trustee's code of conduct, I note that Mr. Del Grande's actions are exacerbated by the fact that he chose to suggest that including criminals such as cannibals and rapists in the code of conduct was somehow similar to including members of the LGBTQ+ community. Bird ends with this, quote, "Simply put, there were many ways in which Mr. Del Grande could have argued his disagreement with the motion to amend the code of conduct without crossing the line into disrespectful rhetoric. In choosing the words that he did, he created an unwelcoming and harmful environment for certain members of the Catholic School Board community." Meanwhile, here at Queen's Park, Minister Stephen Lecce's office has confirmed that he has received this report late today, adding that he has been clear in his message to the TCDSB to, 1, make this report public, and 2, quote, deliver accountability for this trustee's offensive and irresponsible actions. Now, former Premier, current MPP Kathleen Wynne also calling on this report to be made public. For City News, I'm Faiza Amin.